Who has ever had an experience that you were really nervous and scared for, but in the end you realized those feelings were all for nothing? You realized it was something you actually enjoyed. Well, I had this experience spring semester of my sophomore year of college when I was assigned to the VA hospital for clinical. I can remember sitting in the car with my dad outside the VA the evening before my first day of clinical. I was telling him how nervous and scared I was. I did not want to have clinical there. It was going to be my first real semester of clinical for 2 full days, 7 hours each, with one-on-one patient interaction. I did not know how I was going to relate to these patients because I knew most of them were going to be older adult males who had served our country in some way. And to be honest, at the time, I really had no experience working with or interacting with veterans nor older adults, except for my grandparents, of course. I was unsure how I was going to talk to them or how I was going to act. My confidence was just in the toilet. I also remember telling my dad that I was going to hate it there because it was not the patient population I wanted to be working with. And I knew it was going to be a lot different from the UPMC system that I was used to working with the semester prior. As the semester went on, and as I got used to how things ran at the VA, it kind of started to grow on me. When the semester was over, and now looking back at the experience, I can say it gave me a huge confidence boost in not only my nursing skills, but in my self-confidence as well. And I know that had a lot to do with the great instructor, unit staff, and group members that I worked alongside with all semester. They were always there for me, and if I was confused or nervous or had a question, they were always there to help me out and figure things out with me. My experience at the VA also opened up my eyes to a direction in nursing I never thought I wanted. It made me realize that the geriatric or older adult population is the patients I would really like to work with in the future. The patients that I had taken care of at the VA were very welcoming of me as a student nurse, and they were also really receptive. A lot of them made the early morning start time more bearable. As you can see, just because something is new or unfamiliar does not mean it is going to be a bad or scary experience. It can turn out to be an amazing experience, like having clinical at the VA was for me. An experience I did not want to undergo ended up becoming an experience that I loved and learned so much about nursing and myself from. So therefore, I want to thank this place right here for teaching me so much about myself and giving me the confidence in myself and my skills that I was lacking.